Welcome to Yvette's View, where we vibe high on good high vibrations. And today, you know what it is. It is Tasting Tuesday. And today, I want to showcase for you this mushroom vegetable soup that I decided to make for myself. I made initially a mushroom soup, and I loved the mushroom soup because it was just nice and creamy and satisfying. And of course, you know me, I love the mushrooms. And you do, as you know, on this channel, anytime I do a Tasting Tuesday, there may be mushrooms involved since I love them so much. So when I initially made the mushroom soup, it was delicious. It was good. I really outdid myself on that. It surprised me. I will have to say I was very surprised at how well the seasonings and the flavor turned out, because initially I was trying to copycat a mushroom soup that I purchased from Trader Joe's. When I tell you I surpassed Trader Joe's mushroom soup. Delicious. So the next time I wanted to make it, I said, you know what? I think I want to add some vegetables to that. Need some greenery, need some roughage, make it a little bit more dense. So that's what I chose to do. And when I tell you, I am again astonished, and I amaze myself at times when I, create something and at just as simple as a mushroom soup, the flavor of it all just. So I'm not going to take a whole lot of time. We're going to get right into it because that's what we're here for me to showcase this soup, or to showcase food on Tasting Tuesday. Taste it in front of you. Of course, give you my reaction. And I will have to say this soup has been marinating for a couple of days now, so the seasonings are really infused since it's been a couple of days since I made the soup. So, without further ado, I am going to show you what this soup looks like. And of course, I have to have my pepper flakes because I like a little spice, a little caliente, a little flavor, a little fire. But yeah, this soup, when I tell you, it's simple, but it just tastes so good. I don't know what it is about. Well, I do know. It's the flavor. It's the seasonings that stay in the back of my throat. And I'm like, I gotta have some more. And I'm actually being a lot better with my port. Well, not really. Let me keep it a buck. My portion size has not declined yet. I am working on it. I don't know how long that's gonna work. That's gonna last, but we're gonna make it work some way, somehow, right? We're gonna make it work. Anyway, without further ado, family, here it is. I'm presenting to you my mushroom vegetable soup, and you see that I have my what is that? My red pepper flakes. I had a brain fart. My red pepper flakes all up and through there. And I will say the difference between my soup and Trader Joe's, it's a lot creamier. Let me just kind of show you a little bit. Look at how thick that is. Ooh, that's hot. Put my hand on that. But it's a lot creamier, as you can see how it's just falling down off the spoon. And I did want a creamier based soup, which when I buy the one at Trader Joe's, it's a little looser. So at this time, I'm going to taste. Sorry about that, family. I also made With some garlic toast to kind of go with that, because when you have a thick soup, sometimes you can just want a little bit of dip in there and get it like that. Oh, we're gonna taste this with this bread. Let's see how this tastes with the bread, right? Let me just get a little bite of that and see how this tastes. Oh, this the bread knocks it out the park. Oh my God. And you hear that crunch? Cast iron skillet, baby. Cast iron skillet. That's the only way I eat my bread now. I have to toast it on the cast iron skillet because I like that hard crunch. And so let's get a little bit of this with some mushrooms and some vegetables. And the vegetables that are in here, really simple: kale and broccoli. I didn't go overboard in my mushrooms, and the seasoning with the red pepper flakes. It's amazing, man. This soup is so satiating. I can't get enough of it. It's good. So without further ado, let's taste this here. Of course, I'm gonna probably follow it up with some bread, but here we go. Oh my God. I say this all the time, right? But I'm sorry, y'all. This here, I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna eat the whole meal in front of you, but to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that on top, and bringing it all together, I can't beat this. I mean, I would buy this if I went to a restaurant and if they served it like this. Because sometimes their soup can be a little bit runny, like I said. One at Trader Joe's is a little bit looser. Me, I just prefer it to be a little bit thicker, like somewhat of a gravy. Oh my God, that does my heart good. And it feels good going down. That's that pepper. It feels good going down. It's filling. I also, let me just tell you what I did put in there to help thicken it up, and also to give it a little bit more of protein. I used some garbanzo bean flour in there, and of course a little bit of arrowroot together. But the garbanzo bean flour was just to give it a little bit more protein. But family, oh my goodness, what a great experience for myself, I have to say, that I was able to recreate that flavor and make it my own. I think that's with any recipe that you might follow. Make it your own. I'm so grateful to be in this space where I'm able to recreate dishes, even if I get a base recipe. If there's something in there that I probably may not eat, or I might even try it initially, and then if it wasn't something that I really kind of run to, then I'll just recreate it and make it my own, and just put my own little, flavor card on there. And I think that's just with any cookbook. Some of them are perfect the way they are, and then some you might just want to add a little something, or tweak it just a little bit, just to your liking. So with that being said, family, thank you for stopping by again to see me eat on Tasting Tuesday. That is a 10 out of 10. And that garlic bread, oh my God, snapped it right on up. That's all I can tell you. That garlic bread just, it gave it that extra kick. It's always good to have either some piece of bread or tortilla chip or crackers, right? If you want a salad or a sandwich with that soup, you can do it. You just might not want to have that big of a bowl. You know what I'm saying? Or even if it's that big, don't have that much on there because it's going to be heavy, it's going to be dense, and the garbanzo beef flour actually makes it a lot more heavier and a lot more denser. So I don't need a whole lot, but I'm greedy. It is what it is, family. I when it comes to my food, I'm telling you, I can be a little bit greedy. I will eat a little bit and then say, stop lying to yourself and go on and get you some more because you know you're gonna want it, right? But then I won't overdo it. No, that's not true. Sometimes I do overdo it, and then I pay for it later. I'm like, okay, now sit back and rear back. You know how when you get full, you just rear back and just, that's the type of food I like to enjoy, that it appears that I can't get enough until I've had enough. And with that being said, family, I'm going to leave it here. Again, thanks again for clicking on, stopping by, checking out my channel, watching me eat my little food. And of course, giving my own 10 out of 10. I have to do that because I made it and it tastes good to me, and I made it in love. And that's always the best, and the best high vibration that I can always offer in my food is love. So again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to hit the word all so that you're notified every time I post a video. And let's stay on that good high vibration.